Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Black Ops 7 Zombies, specifically Astra Malorum Cursed. Continuing with my Relic catch-up because they've been posting a lot of teasers and stuff for this upcoming BO7 Zombies map, and I was sort of like, you know, one teaser, not a big deal, but we've gotten like 4 in the last 2 days. Just like little clips and stuff on Twitter of them showing like parts of the map, and I'm sort of sitting here like, this has to be close, doesn't it? Like closer than I thought. And we don't have a concrete release day, but given like their typical cadence, it seems that people are predicting an April 30th release, which, if true, will be in the middle of my homeless arc. Oh yeah, they added the 1911 to the game literally today with like the weekly challenge system, and they confirmed on Twitter literally yesterday. Speaking of teasers for new zombie stuff upcoming, just yesterday Treyarch's Twitter account confirmed that once the 1911 is in, with the next big update, my game just gave me a crash log. Oh, there it goes. It was like, I submitted it and everything, but it's still here. Okay. Sorry. They confirmed that with the 1911 in the game now, with this next content update that presumably will bring the map in the next couple weeks, they are going to be making the 1911 the new starting pistol for Cursed in place of the Jaeger 45. Which, of course, is how you make me a very happy boy. Also, thank you for the 10 months, Douglas. Appreciate it. That didn't wipe my save file, did it? Whew. Okay. Granted, it's a save file that's only on round 24, but it's a head start. We have to go to 60 for these tier 3 relics to be done, so it's definitely a start. I also need to refresh myself on how this works, this relic. So, welcome our voice of British wisdom, as some in chat have called him, Zonex, back to the stage.
Golden Spark in Astra Malorum. At the time of recording, you can unlock this relic at any round while playing in tier 2.
This got patched.
But if any patches in the future change this, you will have to first reach round 60. Prior to unlocking the relic trial, you will need to unlock the teleporter to Mars.
It's the Mangler cannon,
60,
right?
You'll need to obtain a Mangler cannon
and
then head to Mars.
Okay, I know it. I know this one. I know how to do it. I'm sorry, I have... I love those loading flickers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why don't they put it in the battle pass instead and allow you to get it for free? What, the 1911? It is free. It's just part of weekly challenges instead of the battle pass. And they do still... Yeah, they do still do a battle pass. There we go. I just never buy them because I'm Mr. I don't spend on cosmetics still to this day, but they do still do battle passes. What was I doing with all these points? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Like, I know I'm in Cursed, but why was I sitting on this much? I have no idea what I was doing with all of these. I know what I'm about to be doing with them. Certainly. gonna be pack-a-punching. That's what I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, the 1911 is part of the, what's that? The weekly challenge system, which is how they do most DLC guns in COD these days. Granted, COD has done free DLC ever since MW19 was the first game, where they started making everything free, like all the in-game content free. And with, like, the last, I think it was the new rebooted MW3, where they started putting like most of the weapons and stuff that get added mid-season and all that into the weekly challenge system. So that literally all you have to do is like, can you see weekly challenges right here? Oh yeah, I can. I have to like kill 15 zombies rapidly with hip fire, get 200 headshots in zombies in a match with an SMG, get consecutive critical kills with a sniper rifle 10 times, and then once you complete all of the weeklies, you get the new weapon for free. Which is honestly better than a battle pass, because battle passes always just work off of like time played and they're always super grindy. At least the challenges, like all of those, if you were actually going out of your way to do them, which I never do because I always end up doing them by accident anyway because they're so simple. But if you were like targeting them to unlock the gun as soon as possible, you could probably be done in like less than 2 hours. Legitimately, if you were going out of your way to be like, oh, I need an SMG now. Oh, I need a sniper now. So what if you miss it on the weekly? That is a good question. If you miss it on the weekly, it goes to a system called the Armory, which any content that you missed that was like limited time goes to. Where you basically are just like, okay, from the Armory, I want the 1911. And then all of the XP that you earn while you play, on top of leveling up your like player level and all that, your weapons, what have you, it also starts contributing to unlocking whatever in the Armory you have selected currently, so that you can still clean up content that you missed just by playing. And at that point, it's basically the same as like a battle pass, where it's pretty much just time played. Like it's just earning XP to get it at that rate. Okay, my portal is open. I wasn't intending on double checking it, but it's good to be sure. So I really do just have to blast my way up to 60 then. That's all I'm doing. I have a mangler cannon already. I'm gonna need decoys later, but I don't need them until like I'm doing the thing. This challenge is kind of silly, but not that bad. It's one of those that's like, I don't know how the fuck people found this. Or no, people didn't find this. This was one that got data mined. As I say that, actually, this one got data mined. I forget so easily that this was part of like the Chinese data mining group controversy a few months ago. This specific relic. Because it's easy to do once you know how to do it, but you would never think to do exactly what it is. Took me 4 days to find the solution to what? Found out there's a clipping feature on Discord that you have to pay for. Absolutely fucks up streaming to your friends on Discord and causes the video to get all jittery. Huh. Discord needs a competitor. You can't disable it. Well, you said you were eventually able to do it, right? What's all the weapons you can unlock in the base game without daily challenges? All of like the base, I think it's like 30 some weapons are just tied to leveling up, just like your player level, right? And then all the stuff that they added post-launch goes to like the Armory or the challenge system. I think there's there's like 48 guns in the game currently, because they've added a lot post-launch already. It's actually kind of crazy considering that we started with 30 some. Like by the time Modern Warfare 4 comes out in the fall, this game will have probably doubled its total weapons at the end of the season. Oh, I was gonna say, where's the last one? Maybe did MW2 2009 have? I don't know that off the top of my head. I would say probably about 30, if I remember right. Probably about the same amount.
Some weird pink fox girl VTuber anime girl online to play this game and make her entire community make a day about livers.
They never do. They never expect it. Mr. Peaks, my boy who gives me the free loot. I love this little random thing in Cursed where Mr. Peaks can appear with an egg just full of loot, like a free ray gun. I'm so sorry, starting pistol, but like, you're gone. It's not my fault. Oh, I don't have PhD. Okay, let's use another of these. So that I can actually, like, I wanted to get the perk cans. Oh my god. 3 free perks, a free ray gun, a free purple upgrade tool. My shotgun was blue. Holy moly. Oh, another free perk. Never mind, 4 free perks. There's PhD.
Last time I drank this.
It was on a ledge. Oh my god, 5 free perks. I was like, did one fall below? I have all of my perks. I got a perma perk from that. Bro, we just got like a big progression jump from that one random Peaks egg. I love Mr. Peaks. Feels a tad broken. That was a silver egg, which is sort of rare to get. Typically, he always just has a bronze egg, and I personally have never seen a gold egg. I almost always see bronze, and like once in a blue moon, I see a silver one. That was a silver one. And he only randomly appears like that in Cursed, where just you can hear him, and if you manage to spot him and shoot him, you get the egg full of goodies. Now I'm wondering what COD had the most weapons. Like, Advanced Warfare might technically win because it had the weapon variants that you could get from the loot boxes, but those were dog shit. I feel like Modern Warfare 2019 probably had the most guns out of any COD game. That game had so many fucking guns in it. Like, even on launch, I want to say it had nearly 50 guns. It was fucking crazy. Oh, that's right. We're in tier 2 Cursed. I can get ultra weapon rarity. That was Rodney. Sorry. ADHD go burr. That was Rodney right there. Our old friend from when we first started Astra. If you were not here, Rodney is a special zombie that can spawn above round 20 in Cursed mode with a lightning rod like stuck in its chest that you use for one of the hidden quests. You have to like spot him out of the horde and use him for a step. I just randomly spotted him as I was spraying the shotgun though. I don't know how many guns BO2 had. I don't think it was that many. Like, at least not by modern COD standards it wasn't, but at the time, I feel like it was even about on par with most COD games. Maybe it was more. No, because MW3 came out the year before, and that game also had a ton of guns. Now I'm curious. I'm whipping out the Google machine. I have to know. I'm gonna figure out. Hold on. First of all, I'm curious, what Call of Duty has the most guns? That's what I'm most curious about right away. Call of Duty World War II has the most. I would not have thought that, but as soon as I read that, that makes perfect sense. That game had so many guns that, like, I stopped playing a couple months into World War II, and then I went back, and I swear, like, every gun in the game I had never seen before. It was crazy. Like, basically, they had an entire second weapon pool. It was ridiculous. There are 77 guns in World War II. How many guns did Black Ops 2 have? And then I'll figure out the OG MW2 as well. Black Ops 2 features over 60 weapons. However, that's including all of the campaign-only guns that they just ported over from Black Ops 1. Like, things like the AK, or just all the weapons from when you'd be playing in, like, the 80s during the flashback bits in the campaign that were pulled over from BO1. BO2 has 38 in multiplayer. That sounds right. Because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I don't know what the actual, like, count for the main game is then. What about the original MW2? MW2 had a little over 40. That's more than I would have thought, actually. I would have thought that OG MW2 had less than that. Not a whole lot less. I would have thought it was in the 30s. It's in the 40s. What frame rate do you play at?
Everything in life is a marathon.
I lock at 60.
Fucking apocalypse.
No, I play FPS at 62. I wouldn't have thought of all the campaign-only guns for BO2. Bro, and I bet if you included, like, all the zombie stuff, like wonder weapons and guns that were made specifically for zombies, like the Uzi and the Tommy gun and stuff like that, the death machine, I bet BO2, like, if you include everything, probably has a pretty stupid weapon count across, like, all the game modes. But it probably still would not beat COD World War II, because as soon as it said that, I was like, oh yeah, that game had a dumb amount of guns. Like, I couldn't even... I feel like between 30 and 50 is, like, the sweet spot for COD. Because it gets to a point, once you add so many, that, like, you don't even know what each of the individual guns do. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to even keep up with, like, what guns fill what roles, what guns are the best guns and the worst guns, like what is the balanced state of the game. It just, like, COD World War II got to a point where I could not keep track of what the fuck was happening in the game. You know what I mean? Having just shy of 80 guns was ridiculous. That was a little too much. All those weapons and everyone ran the same thing. It's true. Oh, but if you included, like, wonder weapons and stuff from BO2, like, just thinking Origins on its own added in, like, what? It added in a few, like, standard weapons, like just bullet weapons that were exclusive to Origins. It added in 8 wonder weapons. Just the wonder weapons on that map alone, there are 8 of them that got added. Because Origins fucks hard and is the GOAT and had 8 brand new wonder weapons in it. I mean, holy fuck. Sorry. I like Origins a little bit. I saw Rodney again. The rod is stuck in his head. Classic Rodney. I need to get this Akita up to tier 3, man. We're just about there. So that I can get the points quickly, but still be flipping rounds quickly as well. Also at 8K salvage, I can get the ultra rarity, which will boost it more. Why'd you use the 50 Shades of Grey line? Because it does fuck hard. Origins does not make love. It does not. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't supposed to be the 50 Shades of Grey line, but I know the line. I have unfortunately sat through that film. As much as I wish I had not. You hear about that Capcom internal code leak? No. I did not hear about this. What happened? Not another Capcom hack. Was it a hack? Say it ain't so. Oh, with the trap. Rest in peace, bitrate users. Warning all eye-havers. I don't need, well, I was gonna say my knife doesn't have a rarity upgrade on it. How much you want to bet the next COD game will have at least 1,500, if that's even possible? No, I bet. So Infinity Ward has had 4 years to work on this game, which is the most that a COD game has had in a very long time. I would bet, given how many guns MW2 had on launch, I do think it was about 50, not 60. I think it was about 50, and that game was made in 3 years. It'll probably be like 60 or so guns. Because Infinity Ward does love to have a whole bunch of fucking, what I like to call gun slop. Where they have a ton of guns that don't really serve a purpose in the game, and are just like slight variations of each other. And then on top of that, they add like 400 attachments for every single one of those guns, to where no one can even figure out how to build a gun properly, like with a loadout, because the fucking loadout system makes no sense. It's so overcomplicated. So I would bet they'll have like 60 or so guns. Nintendo leaks if real? I don't think the Nintendo leaks are real. I fucking hope they're not, to be honest. You say MW2 2009 is gun slop? No, that's old Infinity Ward. After, or actually during the development of the original MW3, but really after MW3, like starting with Ghosts and onward, Infinity Ward became an entirely different studio, quite literally because they lost all of their staff and had to reform the entire studio. There was a whole bunch of like development politics and stuff going on during MW3, and Infinity Ward got totally gutted. They laid off like almost the entire staff and replaced them. And then that Infinity Ward staff that did work on like COD 4, MW2, etc. That development staff went and formed Respawn Entertainment. So like Titanfall, Apex Legends. That is the same like studio as the older Infinity Ward Call of Duty games, because Infinity Ward basically got reset. Oh man, there weren't even that many zombies. I thought I had way more. That's a bit embarrassing. Just sitting here spraying the ray gun. Borderlands with its weapons count as a trick, though. Yeah, Borderlands doesn't actually have 1,000 guns. It has, like, what? I mean, it depends what game you're talking about, but, like, Borderlands 1, for example, only has, like, 2 or 3 weapon skeletons for each class. So like there's only like 3 different assault rifles that can actually spawn. But then there's all the procedural generation that technically allows the assault rifle to generate like 1,000 different ways. But in terms of like actually using the gun, like the visuals, the animations and everything, the feel of it, it's the same largely regardless of how it generates. A COD does not get the benefit of doing that. COD doesn't have like a Diablo loot system. And Borderlands also makes a big joke of it. Like, they knowingly exaggerate the weapon count because they literally in trailers will say like 10 bajillion guns. They take the piss with it, which I think is hilarious. Was that Borderlands 3? The trailer that they literally said like 10 bajillion guns? I think it was. I think that was the Borderlands 3 trailer. Double points. Oh God. Akita on double points. Do your thing. Make me money. We are so far into this game, and I still cannot believe that the shotgun shells work like this in Cursed. Like, that they just allow the point system to function this way is crazy to me. Big 35. 25 rounds to go. Doesn't seem to be Dusk Golem. Good start. The leaker was Marcox, known for making some shit up, and some outlets ran with it for some reason because they just take it at face value. Damn it. Well, I mean, not damn it, actually. I mean, in that case, like, good that there wasn't another Capcom hack. Because that one back in, like, what was it, late 2020 when Capcom got hacked last? That one was bad. That one was really bad. Although, it's also the only reason that we know so much about, like, what was going on with Resident Evil internally around that time. So at least something came of it, I guess. Like, that hack is the only reason that we know that Revelations 3 was in development and canceled, and we know, like, what the basic story of it was and stuff like that. That hack is the reason we have that info. As well as, like, Resident Evil Apocalypse. That was the only reason we knew about that game. What was the other one? Oh, and Resident Evil Hunk. I was like, there were 3 Resi games that leaked from that hack. It was Rev 3, Apocalypse, and Hunk that all leaked from that. Do you want to buy my banners? Ooh woo. The way that I knew that was a bot and just ignored it, and then sure enough, eventually they just dropped the bot comment anyway. You know, they're making an official COD movie. I do. I don't know what, bro. We don't need all these video game adaptations. Like this morning, I saw the trailer for the Street Fighter movie that they put out today, right? That looks not good. Like that trailer is pretty much the quintessential thing that I'm always talking about, where I'm like, we don't need more game adaptations because they always turn out like this. And that Street Fighter movie is genuinely like the encapsulation of what I think of when I think of like a game adaptation that is literally just being made to try to cash in on it, and clearly there's not much actual passion behind it. I'm sure the COD movie, I really do, honestly, hope that the COD movie happens, because every game adaptation also gets canceled like halfway through. It's like less than 10% of them that actually make it to production. But I kind of hope that the COD movie makes it through and is really bad, because like, you know, it's gonna be the campaign story, right, or something similar to it. And like, even with the COD campaigns, COD fans are like, yeah, these stories are not particularly great, they're just fun for like military shooting game, right? So I really hope that that movie comes out and is just like so bad it's good. Because if they drop a trailer that just looked laughably bad, I would have to go see it. I would not be able to help myself. I would have to see it. Ow. Cautiously optimistic with the Bloodborne animation. I don't think the Bloodborne animation will be bad. I feel like the Bloodborne animation, you can kind of tell right from the jump that they went and found the people who are going to like do right by the property. Whereas if you haven't seen the new Street Fighter trailer, generic in the most derogatory way is a good way to put it. What Tibby said. Like, it's just like, yep, this is certainly a modern Hollywood movie with Street Fighter callbacks and stuff in it. Like, little like, oh, you ever see a Hadouken? You know what Hadouken is? It's rough. Oh, Guile's hair. Look at that. Yeah. There's a joke in there about Chun-Li's thighs, like in the trailer of the movie. I think it was Cammy, wasn't it? Wasn't it Cammy talking to Chun-Li? And she was like, everyone's always talking about your thighs. I'm not sure I see it. I'm just like, what am I watching? Better chance of being goofy than serious? That's true. I mean, the old Street Fighter movie was like that. It was Cammy. Yeah. Cammy in her old costume, by the way. Like, that original Cammy look just does not look right outside of a 90s fighting game. Just me. Like, seeing the costume of that for the movie, I was just like, ooh. Her Street Fighter 6 design would have been awesome for a live-action movie. Granted, I know that's like her brand new design, but it's a really good character design. Like, that would have worked super well for a live-action movie. It will put butts in seats. That's true. It will. To be fair, it will put butts in seats. I can't argue with that. It will put butts on screens, too. Also that. It definitely will. Yeah, I don't know. That whole trailer, I was just like... And... Ken being the main character also felt weird. Like, just the whole setup for the story there. I don't know if they had already, like, revealed that that was the basic setup for the story. But it just feels odd to me. Like, that Ken is the main character, and that he became, like, so successful that he kind of let it go to his head, and... It seemed so weird for just, like, a basic plot setup. Ken being on MTV Cribs was funny, but even that, like, that's kind of part of it, with like the generic derogatory thing, is like the whole thing was a lot of like haha millennial humor, you know. It's one of those, with like one of the first things that they throw in your face in the trailer literally being Ken on MTV, Ken Masters on MTV. Maybe it starts out focusing on him, then switches to Ryu. No, it seemed like Ryu comes in to, like, guide him through, like, getting his shit back together. That was the vibe that I got. I don't know if maybe I was just not getting it, because I also did kind of watch it like in bed. It was one of the first things I saw when I woke up and was checking my phone in the morning. So maybe I just didn't understand it. That's how I interpreted it. I thought it was like Ken has gone astray because the fame got to him, and Ryu comes in and whoops his ass in his apartment to get him to get his shit back together. And then the whole rest of it after that was like Ken and other characters fighting in the tournament with like inspirational music. There was a lot of Chun-Li in it, and I don't really get what her role in the movie is supposed to be. Again, I was watching this while I was still waking up, to be fair. But like, she was in that trailer a lot, and I didn't even really get what her thing was gonna be, but it seems like she's gonna be at least like one of the main characters. Like almost the whole movie will involve Chun-Li. And there's also that really fucky looking shot in there. Granted, it was a so bad it's good shot for me, of someone shooting an RPG and then the RPG going off behind her while she's like screaming into the camera. I don't know. It does seem like it could be a so bad it's good movie in the way that like the old Street Fighter movie is, or like the old Mortal Kombat movies were. It seems like it will at least be fun even if it's not good. She's the Raiden in the old MK movies, gathering everyone together. Oh, maybe. I could see that, actually. Going around recruiting everyone for some reason. Okay, yeah. Now that you say that, it does actually kind of seem like that. Oh no, not more damage scaling, please. I wasn't really struggling, but it's so casual right now. Don't do this to me. Bro, what's gonna be the move for like... Oh. Sorry, what's gonna be the move for like, you know, super sprinters and stuff coming into the map? I've never gone that high on Astra. On Ashes of the Damned, I always use the saw traps or whatever they are, right? The spinny ones. But on this map, what the fuck do I do when they start super sprinting at me? Just suffer? I don't feel like I have a strat here that's like, oh yeah, you just do this. Insta-kill. Double points. The goated combo. I feel like, speaking of the COD movie and game movie thing again, I feel like a zombies movie could maybe work. Because like, playing through old zombies with False, I told the story of her, like when we were listening to the radios on Doris, I think it was, where she was like, the lore is really good and the story is really interesting. I just wish that it was told like a normal game, where like I could just see it like in a cutscene or something, and I didn't have to like find it as a secret and then only picture it in my head. My god, he's in this spawn again. Hold on, is it that you shoot it up from the stairs? Mr. Peak's egg. Is this how I do it? I don't know. I don't feel like I can get an angle from up here. I'm really not understanding this egg location. Oh god, I can't even remember exactly where to look for him. Oh, I was jumping off of here. Oh, I hit him. Is that really what you do? Are you supposed to like jump and shoot him before you fall into the void and get brought back up? It's easier with a weapon with splash damage on it. See, bronze egg. When I was saying earlier that you almost always get bronze with him. We take those. We certainly take those. I feel like a movie could work in that way just because there is a lot of like lore, but then I don't know. I feel like none of the events of like actually playing through the maps could be adapted all that well. I feel like almost more, I would be, if they were doing a zombies film, I would be more like, bro, do like all of the group 935 stuff that we learn about in like World at War and BO1 of like Richtofen starting out working there and then accidentally teleporting himself to the moon and like getting the voices in his head after he interacts with the pyramid there and going crazy and putting this whole scheme into motion. Like that has potential. But the actual events of the maps, I feel like would be a little too hard to actually adapt. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be better suited with like fleshing out the backstory that we don't directly see.
Fetch me their souls.
Oh my god, you guys hear all the spawn sounds? Holy fuck. You hear that shit? Like all of them spawning in that one spot, just rapid fire. Oh my god, the meteor, oh, Jesus Christ. Still waiting on that Death Stranding movie. Oh, yeah, I forgot that that was allegedly happening a while ago. Where's this TED task? Am I dumb? Oh. PhD Floppa task on this round, Ted? In this economy? With this damage scaling? Oh, I didn't even get the landing one there. Haha! The wall bounce augments for PhD are actually so good, it's crazy. Bro, look at my eternal perks this game. Mr. Peaks and good RNG on the TED tasks. Look at that shit, dude. I might actually get every perk eternal this match. Legitimately. This is fucking wild right now. Uncle bouncing on it for real. That's what we do. Real wall style. That's what we do. Ted says bounce, we bounce. Am I right, chat? When Ted says bounce, you bounce. That's just how it goes. How much is it to get tier 3 in Cursed? Pack-a-Punch, I mean, sorry. 10, 35, 85. K. It's 85K. Oh, I don't have the salvage for ultra rarity though. Ah, fuck it. I'll get it before round 60 anyway. We're just past the point of me needing to build points, so now we get a good gun. Hello, Oscar. And we absolutely zoom through the rounds. That was a little sketchy. I am very excited to finish up Buried with False. That's the map that we're on right now. I told the story yesterday of our Easter egg attempt where I accidentally soft locked us because I forgot the time bomb. I'm excited to actually finish that up with her because honestly, I don't think I told her actually, like ahead of time, but Buried is the finale of the Broken Earth arc. And it's probably the one part of Broken Earth's story that is actually interesting. Outside of like some of the radios on Transit and Die Rise are kind of neat. But that whole story arc in Zombies is just really bland. Like it just feels like there's kind of nothing. Well, actually, it feels like there's a lot of ideas that they set up well in that arc, and then they just never did anything with. So I'm excited to actually finish it with her, because the ending of that map is like the one really interesting part. And then Origins is after it, and she knows nothing about what is going to happen post-Buried storyline wise. I've kept her entirely in the dark. She has no idea. They could have, or they could use that TED they built for the BO7 event. I wonder if they still have that prop. They probably do. Because, like, anytime you see a video from inside of Treyarch's office, they have, like, big fucking zombies props like that all over the place. Like, they have all of these massive props just all throughout their office. There's also a hallway in their office that just has, like, every cinematic poster for every map they've ever done one for. Bro, that's something that I miss them doing. The cinematic posters for the maps were so good. They haven't done that since BO4. And even then, I don't know if they ever did one for Tog der Toten. I know they did one for like all the other BO4 maps. I know Alpha Omega has one, only because I've seen it. Like, I wouldn't have known, but I know that I've seen it before. But I don't think Tog der Toten ever got a cinematic poster, weirdly. It must have, and I just haven't seen it, because that sounds insane to say it out loud. Wonder why they stopped doing that? I don't know, man, because they were so cool. I have a bunch of them. Years ago, I bought, I have, like, Mob of the Dead, Origins, Duraisen, Blood of the Dead, and Ancient Evil. I bought a bunch of them years ago. And yes, I know, based Ancient Evil enjoyer. Thank you. Thank you. I don't talk about Ancient Evil enough. That is the top 5 map for me that I very rarely bring up. God, dude. I don't know how I'm feeling about Astra's higher round experience. And I'm not even at, like, super sprinters yet. I'm just getting to the point where some of these loops and the health scaling and everything is fucking spooky.
All better now? Good. Go kill some.
God, dude, I should have run tier 3 cursed for this. Is what I'm realizing. I should have allowed myself to get tier 4 pap. Oh my god. Gotta start training the whole map. Bro, I'm gonna have to when super sprinters come in, legitimately. This spot is not gonna work with super sprinters. It's barely working with the health scaling that we have right now at the normal speed. Give it another few rounds, it's gonna get worse. At least the quest for the relic is super basic. this time around. And the relic is like, I'll be real, both of the tier 3s on this map are fucking diabolical. I don't even know if I want to run it next game. Like, I do because I want to try it. But I also don't because I don't think I'll be able to get the next relic done with it on. Like, I would kind of rather run one of the tier 3 relics from Ashes of the Damned, to be real. I don't want to spoil what we're working on here, like what the effect is going to be. But let me tell you, both of the tier 3s on this map are fucking diabolical. Like, I would never run them for a normal game. Maybe for challenge runs. Never for a normal game. Both of them are just straight evil. Equipment, you say? Say less, Ted. Say less. Oh my god. That was awesome. I get a max ammo this round. Norman Reedus said he's not involved in the movie. What? How could you even pitch a fucking Death Stranding film and not get Norman Reedus for it? They probably did pitch it with Norman Reedus because, like, how could you not? And then he wasn't interested or something. I don't know. But, like, seriously, how do you just not get Norman Reedus for that? All right, 10 more rounds, and they're maybe gonna get a little dicey. Oscar. I could probably kill Oscar with this ray gun reasonably easily. I would imagine, at least. I know that the mega death machine that they added fucking destroys him. Oh my god, dude, what am I doing? This does not feel like it's doing the damage I thought it would. Jesus Christ. There we go. Thank you. I will use that to keep Oscar dead forever. Thank you. I'll just buy a Mangler cannon when we're about to do the relic because fuck Oscar at this round. Genuinely, I don't want to have to deal with him. How do we save this run? This run is fine.
I still have the will to live, and you cocksuckers aren't taking it from me.
Do you like Godzilla? You know who solos Godzilla? Oscar from Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies Astra Malorum. The ship has leaks. No, it does not. Not this ship. No, sir. No leaks here. Oh my god. Also, chat, I can't wait until what's that? Some of the new, like, Season 3 weapons get added to the box rotation just for playing in Cursed. Because I did the multiplayer camos for the they just added with the launch of season 3, and I'm just getting caught up now that I have some time to play again in my free time. They added the M27. It's not called the M27, but it's the M27 from BO2 is in this game now, and I did the multiplayer camos for it, and it was so nice and like crisp feeling. I love that gun. I will probably use it when the new map comes out as like my loadout weapon for the first run, just because it's so nice to use. It feels awesome. Although I will have the 1911 unlocked by then, but then the 1911 is becoming the standard cursed pistol now. So like, maybe I won't use it for the very first run of the new map, because I'll be using it for like basically every other game of that map I play anyway. I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah, Mickle. M1911 got added today. Literally, like when I booted up the game today, it got the update for it, since you've been asking me so much lately. And yesterday on Twitter, they confirmed that the cursed starting pistol is being changed to the 1911 with the new map launch. They're gonna make it the new starting pistol for Cursed as well, because Treyarch Studios is fucking based. God bless. God damn it. Who did it? Ah. Oh, you've been asking about the Olympia. The Olympia, I think, is coming with the new map. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Pulse. Oh my god. Okay. It didn't kill him. It didn't kill him. My plan. Oh my god. I'm dying. Bro, I'm really dying. I was trying to use that insta-kill to also get him, but holy shit. Okay, is that Mangler cannon still over there, actually? Because, good lord above. That did not work as well as I thought. Genuinely, what the fuck is happening? High rounds on this map, I'm quickly realizing, are chaotic. I was not prepared. I may as well use the Mega Death Machine, right? It worked great on the zombies. It did not work well on Oscar. Ted Task. I can never say no to my boy Ted. I didn't even open this door. It is round 52. Hold the location? You're fucking kidding. Okay, where is the location? Oh, that's a pretty decently sized location. Most of them on this map and Paradox are just evil. This one's not bad. I can do this. This is fine, actually. Bro, this thing is nuts. The explosive round death machine. I love that it's map unique too. You need to reevaluate? I'm fine. I'm fine. No reevaluation is needed. Everything is going great here. Oh god, that PhD killed a few. That little cutback is not the best. We have a super sprinter on me. I'm walking and still getting hit by like one that's right up my ass. They're in there somewhere. I don't know where. It is the round where you start getting like 1 or 2 a horde. And then by 55, it's like the entirety of the horde is super sprinting. Oh, come on, Ted. Just let me have it. Thank you. Good Lord, man. Speed Cola, Eternal. Perma Speed Cola. Now back to the Mega Death Machine. It is still the goofiest name ever as well. I love that they straight up called it Mega Death Machine. Any Megadeth fans in chat? Any Tornado of Souls enjoyers in chat? Hangar 11 potentially. No, you're missing out. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Glad I refilled all that armor. I had the foresight. That was just instant armor loss. It's Hangar 18. Oh, what did I say? Hangar. What did I say? Did I not say Hangar? Oh, I said Hangar 11? Oh, I don't know why I said Hangar 11. Hangar 18 is what I meant. Yes.
Nothing like breaking you into little pieces.
I can get one more damage upgrade for this thing, but then I'm like all maxed out. All right, Oscar is back. Oh, okay. It's a Ravager round, so it shouldn't be too bad. Bro, every perk is permanent other than my quick revive and my PhD. It's ridiculous. The luck this game has been unreal. And here I thought this would be an easy round where I wouldn't need to buy ray gun ammo. Ooh. Let me... Oh, I don't have salvage. Just used the last of my salvage. I was gonna say, let me put like fireworks or brain rot or something on here. Just for the killing power. But I don't even have 500. Hello, Oscar. Do some custom Jeopardy games, and I made one guess the song. One of them was Sweating Bullets, and he got it on the first second with the stock screaming sounds. To be fair, I probably would have gotten it too. Okay. I don't know if Oscar is still chasing me. I hope he's not. This spot might be good for just getting through rounds. Oh, no, he's still here. Okay. This spot is not good for getting through rounds because Oscar is here. Oscar can't go to Mars, can he? Mars is probably pretty sketchy. I don't know if I would want to go high round there. I imagine it's a bit dangerous. maybe. Ow. Gonna be a lot of sprinters this round. Maybe not. Or actually... Are there... Oh, there's one. Hello. I was like, are there less of them on Astra? They might spawn a little later compared to Ashes of the Damned. I could see them doing that, just because the map is smaller. I wouldn't have expected it. But maybe it's a little different. I've never gone this high on Astra Malorum before. This is the first tier 3 we're working on. Oh my god, Oscar is still chasing me. Bro, is he just like in perma chase mode? What do you mean he's still chasing me? I ran to the opposite end of the goddamn map. This ray gun is starting to struggle. This is bad. This is bad. Did I not see a drop in there? I saw one. Hold on. It's armor. It would be nice, but it's not necessary. Okay, yeah, we've got quite a few sprinters. That was a fluke before. We have quite a few. Hello, Oscar. I don't know why I risked it for that. I literally just said that we don't need it. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my god, dude. Bro, Oscar's just up my ass! Can he leave me alone? Oh my god, he moves so fast at this round. I forget that the LGM can actually trigger elemental pop. Probably because I almost never actually use it on zombies. But desperate times and all that. Jesus, the recoil on this thing is ridiculous. You'd expect it to be fair. Oscar, fuck off. You do not want the smoke, man, I'm telling you. Get back. Tanky bitch. Jesus Christ. You guys have no idea how hard I'm pulling down my mouse to full spray him like that. I almost pulled it straight off of my desk on that last one. This thing kicks like crazy. I'm gonna need a little bit of that on both. Oh my god. Getting my ass beat! I feel like I'm struggling for survival, man. Oh my god, Oscar. Oh my, ooh, that was not where I thought I was standing. My spatial awareness left for a second and that scared the shit out of me. When you turn around after having your back turned for so long, and what's behind you is not at all what you thought was behind you, like that little panic moment, it's horrifying. How's the ship? Just 5 more rounds. We'll make it. My god, my armor is getting desperate. Whew. Singular armor plate on the ground. Oh, hold on, chat. Apparently they added a whole bunch of new... I don't know why my brain only just thought of this, but they added new HUD settings. So wait, hold on. I actually have to do this now. I can decrease the scale of my HUD widgets. Oh, that's way too small. That's like comically small. Because I'm like, I want all the info. But I don't love how much screen real estate the HUD takes up. Like, that's better. That's a start. Oh. We can unlock the 1911 now by doing our weeklies. Yeah, it got added today. They just added it today. Okay, so my HUD's a little smaller. I like. And now, also, because the armor plates made me think of this. I'm turning off the compass. I don't know why I never did before. Quite frankly, I don't know. But widgets off, or sorry, not widgets, compass off. That stuff is all fine. Can turn down your crosshair opacity a bit. You can... I was seeing a bunch of stuff. There should be... Where is it exactly? Would it be in here? No? What? There's something that I'm looking for. Oh man, actually turning off the medals for just playing normally. That'll be nice. For clearing some stuff up. I'm looking for one specific thing where apparently like that pop-up whenever you run past an item. I had seen that you could turn down the opacity of that so that it just feels a little less disruptive, but I'm not seeing it in here. Is there like an extra menu that I haven't popped out that maybe I need to pop out? That's not zombies. Did I not turn off? Oh, I turned off the radar. I meant to turn off the compass. Did I not do that before, though? I did. Oh, yeah, that is for zombies specifically. This is the whole game. Okay, I think. I don't know. I'm not seeing that thing that I'm looking for specifically, which is fine if it's not there. My compass is still there. Okay, so yeah, you want to turn it off here and not in here where I had it turned off. Okay. Make it make sense. Oh my god, dude. There. I just wanted less HUD disruption in general. Because I saw someone talking about it and being like, man, there's some crazy stuff you can do that just makes the game look a lot cleaner. And it randomly came to my head. And I mean, boom. Look at that. Like, everything that I left on is still info that I want, for sure. But it's just, it's more readable. Takes up less real estate. I like better. The only thing I'm kind of iffy on is the scale lowering. But I feel like I just have to get used to it for like the health bar and stuff, like mostly armor plates. Those are small. Bot joined Discord. All right. Hold on. I got it. They can do that. Depends on which one. Depends on what it is. Okay. Since Mickle's asleep at the wheel, I got it. Why are they so fast? Slow the fuck down. Jesus, man. Oh God, locked in on Hades. Such a bitch. Turning off the medals and the compass, honestly, I feel like did the most out of anything. What even was that? I think it's like a doxing thing. I think it's just trying to dox either whoever the account is posing as or the students, potentially. I don't know. Definitely a doxing related thing, though. Wild. Yeah, that, what's it? I don't know if False is here. But there was one a while ago that we encountered that was like related to some like 4chan thread that was trying to dox a guy. So it's not the first time I've seen something like that. Like bots literally just made to dox someone. This trap feels like one of my only saving graces. I wonder if the trap in this other room is any good, actually. Oh, God. Like, since I have the points to be using traps. Because the ray gun ain't doing it at this point. I heard peaks. Hold on. Man, fuck the trap strat. Where is he? Where is that little bitch? I heard him. Holy shit, look how fast Oscar moves. He may have despawned because I got too far away. I don't know. How good is this trap? Not amazing, but it's decent. I've never, like, legitimately used it before. Outside of the step. Or, like, the TED task for it. I've never used it at a higher round. Was it doxing? Like I said, probably the person that the account supposedly is. Like, it comes in and says, hello, this is my name, and I live here, and I do this. Probably whoever the account is posing as. Oscar's about to come and fuck me up. Or this shit gets kind of brutal, like, out of nowhere. This map specifically. This is crazy. I feel like we were chilling up until just recently. This is a lot all of a sudden. A TED task on Mars, you say? It gives me a break from Oscar. Oh God. I'm not a bot. It's just someone trying to dox someone. It's apparently not a bot, but that is what it is. I don't know why the fuck they would try here so hard. But yeah, that is what it is. I'll go for the TED task. I want that perma perk. I want it. Oh. Oscar? He follows you to Mars. Jesus Christ. At least we got Stand Still and I have Casimir's. It's the freest shit ever until Oscar pulls up. God damn it. Leave me alone. You know what the highest attempt for this map is? For Astra, I don't know. But I would assume someone probably played it to max round, which is 999 in BO7. God, Oscar's still here. All right, I'm out of here then. This is too sketchy of a spot to try to run Oscar around and everything. Oh my God. The Templar looking zombies are so cool that spawn on Mars. I'm not aware. Does the game just end? No, at 999, the round counter just can't go up any higher. Like, it can't go up to 1,000 plus. So at that point, it just stops increasing. Like, you could keep playing, but it just won't keep incrementing above that. I think because the HUD widget isn't made to go above it. Originally, like, the first round cap in Zombies was 255. And that was a thing for a few games, but people never even hit it until Black Ops 3. Because Black Ops 3 was like the first game where like you had viable enough tools to actually hit that high of a round before the game gets like entity overflow or something. And ever since then, they've kind of kept round cap and just changed it around. I guess like out of tradition. I don't really know why they wouldn't just remove it entirely. Although I guess BO4 technically doesn't have one. Because in BO4, they made it so that the round counter will actually reset back to 1 once it goes past 255. So you'll see people who are like doing world record runs on BO4. Their round counter will say like round 82 or something. And then in OBS, they'll add a little bit of text next to it that says like plus 255 because they already hit the round cap and looped back to round 1. So they're actually on like round 330 something, right? So I guess technically, and World at War doesn't have one either. In World at War Shinonuma, it would start getting weird. Yeah, it never gets weird until you're like way high up. All the like screenshots and clips and stuff that you've seen of it getting weird like that are from people using cheats to just skip to that round. Just to see what the round counter will do, basically. One more round and then I can do the thing. Once we're at 60, I can actually do it. Here we go. Death. Killing location, I'm just gonna use Casimir's. Fuck it. I am not hanging out in this tiny area with super sprinters and actually trying to use the ray gun. I need room to run with this thing. For fuck's sake. The reward chest spawned right next to him. I'll come back. I'll come back in a second. That trap is so chaotic. For no fucking reason. I actually forget that World at War didn't have a round cap for some reason. And then BO1 and stuff they do. You think they added enough screen shake, chat? I think they could have used a little more, frankly. Just to really sell the intensity of that one. It doesn't feel intense enough. You know, it really doesn't feel like it has that oomph to it. It needs more. I think. I have all 13 perks permanent. Officially. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever actually gotten all the perks permanent prior to this game. I know I've gotten close a couple times on like other games where I got lucky, but I think this is the first time I've actually gotten all 13. Ridiculous. Like if I go down, I lose nothing other than my self-revive. I genuinely wouldn't lose a perk. Oh, I need decoys for what we're about to do. Granted, I don't need them, but I'm going to want them. Let me double check how exactly you do this real quick, just to be 100% certain. Because I don't have a ton of salvage, so I just want to make sure I get it right the first time, you know? Zone X, our great source of British wisdom, hit me.
Here is how to obtain, or
you go to Mars.
You'll need to obtain a mangler cannon and then head to Mars. You preferably want to do this on a new round, or at least have a good amount of zombies left in your round. In Mars, you are going to shoot your mangler cannon shot into the Mars portal that you just came out
It
of.
really is this
Once
simple.
you've done that, use the portal and head back to Astra Malorum.
Yeah, okay. I know what to do from there. I just had to make sure. I always turn motion blur off. I have the motion blur off, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I do. God, the fact that Oscar just immediately teleports to Mars with you is so fucked. Legitimately, whose idea was that? I think I want to have like a bunch of zombies spawned in as well when we do this.
Reminds me of appropriating some Soviet RPGs. Good fucking times.
Shoot it into the portal. We go back through. And this is where it gets kind of weird. But you stand like here. Group up some zombies right there. If you can.
Looks like the gang zone here.
Oh my god. It worked! Wait, my fucking ether shroud bugged. It got used, but it... Okay. I got the Peaks laugh. Jesus Christ.
When you come back to Astra
I
Malorum,
wanna
around 12 seconds
check what I'm about to
later,
get
the
into now,
Mangler
'cause
cannon
holy
shot that
shit.
you fired will come out of the portal in your direction. You want this cannon shot to kill as many zombies as possible. I would highly recommend throwing some decoys to keep all of the zombies together and stand right next to them. If you killed enough of them with the cannon, you will unlock the relic trial, which can be found in spawn. This trial requires you to kill everything while hip firing, and the wonder weapon works really well for this.
That's such an easy trial. It's literally just survive these waves, but you're only allowed to hip fire? Bro, the last one of the tier 2 ones, was you have to do the entire trial with no perks on like round 40 plus. This one is just, I'm restricted to not ADSing. I mean, shit, all right. I have a ray gun and a wonder weapon. I have no issue with that. Put me in, coach. Hard part is the round count, I guess. That is true. All right, tier 3 relic trial. It's been a minute. For the golden spork, as you can see in the bottom left. Where are my mob of the dead enjoyers? Or blood of the dead enjoyers? Oh my god, they have fucking Uber Klauses in here. That was a surprise. Okay, I might just use the wonder weapon. I mean, no Oscar currently. Oh, fucking mimics, though. God damn it. Of course, mimics. Oh my god. Just slow and steady with the Ligma. That's gonna be my move. It definitely seems like that's just the way to go here. Slow and steady, full map train with the wonder weapon. It's gonna take a bit since there are 6 waves of this and the health is so high. But it will ideally not involve me dying. Is this HVT or it's just kills again? Okay. It's been so long since we've done a tier 3 trial. Getting back to tier 3 is gonna feel great though. Now that I've taken a break from tier 3. And like I'm so used to going up to Pack-a-Punch 3 instead of 4. Like getting back to that level of power scaling again is gonna feel awesome. Let me save my streak. My watch streak, am I right? I don't know what my watch streak on False's channel is, but I know it's like 100 plus. I got a crazy watch streak going on False's. Although, I think Sentai and Hot Sauce also have like 100 plus on my streams at this point. I never see them while I'm live because my custom chat box doesn't pull through the watch streak count. Like when people put them in chat. But I always see them after. I think both Sentai and Hot Sauce have upwards of 100, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, an actual like full Uberklaus HVT and a Mimic HVT at the same time because Treyarch said, yeah, haha, fuck you. Apparently. Oh my god. The hipfire challenge really isn't bad, it's just surviving it. Oh, there are 3 of them. There's like the little spat out, you know, like what I would normally call the half or the little Uberklaus, the full Uberklaus, and a Mimic. Bro. Okay, Mimic is dead. Oh my god. Trying to use the ray gun for the HVTs just because it will kill them faster. But since they move slower than the zombies, it's like putting me at risk. Fucked up my sleep schedule 100% in Death Stranding 2. I wouldn't wake up until streams had ended. I wish that YouTube had like a built-in watch streak counter like that. That stuff is fun. Like just to see the people who are literally building up a streak of not missing a stream. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I like the watch streak feature on Twitch. That's one of those things that I wish YouTube had. Like one of those things that would be really easy to implement that I wish YouTube had. My god, Oscar. Yeah, I was so totally hoping that you would show up for the party, Oscar. Ooh. Yeah, this wave is a shit show. I can't imagine what the wave 6 of this is gonna be. Holy fuck. If this is the first HVT wave, which for my non-modern zombies knowers is just, it's special enemies with their health and damage cranked up to like boss fight level. If this is the first wave of like the boss type enemies, I am not ready for waves 4, 5, and 6. Let me tell you. If this is wave 3 of 6. I would watch False streams, but not on Twitch. She does dual stream now. She just started dual streaming. Like maybe a couple weeks ago. She's hopping on the trend. I finally converted her to the dark side. I'm just a believer in dual stream. That is all. Like, I'm just, it really is one of those things that now that Twitch allows you to, and like everyone does have their preference in platforms and all that, there's just really no reason not to. Unless you had like an exclusivity deal, which we don't. Hey, not that I would be against signing one. To whoever may be listening, I am obviously a very valuable proposition. Just normal kills again this wave. So back to the slow and steady. Holy snipe from the Uber Klaus. You guys see that lightning orb come in? Holy fuck. I'll pay you $2 to be Twitch only. I'll reach out to my YouTube rep, see if they're willing to double the offer. Oh, partner manager. Twitch is offering me $2. If you guys want to keep me, I'm gonna need at least $3. What do you say? Imagine your YouTube rep says no smile. I bet she probably would. Just for the bit. My partner rep is actually great. Or my partner manager. He said rep. My partner manager. My current one is great. I've talked before about how my old partner manager fucking sucked. Full shade to her because I think she probably is not there anymore. I would assume she got fired, but I don't want to, you know. My old partner manager was really... I only ever heard from her when she was like, hey, you know about our YouTube shopping program? You could make money. UFO gun sound low-key annoying as fuck. Yeah, but like UFO gun. It does have a really loud, obnoxious sound. I'm sure, especially under me talking. Oh my god. At least there's only 2 boss waves still on the tier 3s. I thought there were 3 of them. I thought it was like 2, 4, and 6, but apparently it's just 3 and 6. And the others are just kill waves. Which I'm not complaining about after how this game has gone. This has been a nightmare for like the last 10 rounds or so. I feel like I've barely made it this far. I feel like I scraped by to get here. And you guys wait until you see what this relic does. The next game is going to be even crazier because I'm going to have to play with it at least once. Like, I'm gonna need to see it for myself. But this is a real good one. This relic. Real wacky one. That I will probably only use this one time and never again. To be real. Although I say that, it's something that could be fun for casual games, but for games where you're like trying to do relics or Easter egg completions or anything like actually challenging, you would never want to run it. Because it's just so much additional challenge that you're basically screwing yourself over. Like, you might as well just guarantee that you're not gonna get it. And the other tier 3 on this map is the same way. Like I was saying before, they are both diabolical on Astra. both of the tier 3 relics are fucking insane on this map. This is just the first of the two. What HVTs? I see an Uber Klaus and an Oscar. Fuck me. Buffed Oscar is one of the bosses for this round. And the normal Oscar is still here. There are 2 Oscars. Why? Why? Whose idea was that? What do the relics do? You will see when we get it. One more wave. Oh my god, why are there 2 of them? With an Uber Klaus, no less. And mimics spawning. Not HVT mimics, but just mimics for good measure, I suppose. Because why the fuck not? Just lock in on... Bro, my armor has been depleted like this entire time. God bless gold armor. We do a little going invisible when backed into a corner. The saving grace here seems to be that the HVT Oscar moves very slowly. Like, his patrol speed seems mega slow. And he's patrolling. He's not, like, locked onto me the entire time. He's behaving like a normal Oscar. Back in my day, you'd have to do this with only 4 perks. Back in your day, you also didn't get 3-shot with Jug above round 50. And you didn't have super sprinters for entire rounds above 55. They've upped the challenge on top of it. You didn't have fucking Oscar. Bitch ass Oscar. Enough said. And you especially didn't have a buffed one as a boss fight. Oh my god. Double Oscar while I'm yelling about him. Other Oscar ominously floats through the doorway to cut me off. No correlation because I said so. The damage scaling and the super sprinters really are what make the, like, rounds 50 plus on modern zombies a total shit show. Like, the game is absolutely easier for the first 50 rounds, like, especially the first 10 rounds in modern zombies. I shit you not, there's, like, no challenge. Like, legitimately, until you hit at least round 11, you're not dying in modern zombies, just because of the way they've fucked with the damage scaling and stuff. But, like, 50 plus is actually crazy nowadays. Which I kind of like. I wish early game was still harder, but I appreciate that they give you more tools, but then also up the challenge, like, relatively for the later game. I think it's fun. But I also love the simplicity of old zombies more. Like, I do still get more enjoyment out of playing, like, the classic era. But I like this for what it is, too, is the point I'm making. Simply. Bro, my health dropped so fast. My best bet might just be to use Ether Shroud and, like, get a second charge built up on it. Because I legit, like, I can't target the HVTs long enough because the normal zombies are running my shit. They're too aggressive. Oh, hello.
Fuckers blindsided me. A fucking rescue operation would be nice.
There we go. Ooh. They spawned another Uber Klaus.
Now this is what I call golden dagger.
That's, yeah, okay, sure. They do see me, holy fuck. Before someone says it, I'm not putting any fries in the bag. No fries in bags today. I need Ether Shroud to be able to kill him. I actually do. Holy shit. I'm just not going to be able to focus him without it. And all the Uber Klaus spam is making it sketchy as fuck. Whenever they do catch up, I'm just getting blasted.
All that glitter isn't gold.
Fireworks.
Sometimes it's just a shitty death.
Look at how many Uber Klauses there are. I really need to keep moving around because, oh my god, that was horrifying. I got so lucky to not get destroyed there. Just fix the ice cream machine, bro. No, we don't make ice cream here. Shit. Once I kill this Oscar, the trial is over. Like, that's the last hurdle to overcome. I just have to last long enough to actually get him. But I need the Ether Shroud for it. Otherwise, it's not happening. Oh, I got it. Bro, where are your UFOs? How much health does he have? The Uber Klaus spawn rate is what makes this trial so tricky. Holy fuck. Like, it's not bad until you get like 5 of them at a time. For an enemy that was balanced in BO6 around only ever having 1 spawned in the map at maximum, having that many projectiles that deal that much damage shot at you at once is not good. And Oscar still being a fucking bitch whenever he gets the chance to. It's just the way he is. Get some drive-by damage. Uncle said this would be easy, by the way. I did think this would be easy. Holy fuck. Thank God there's not more challenge beyond just hipfire only. Seriously. This is some crazy shit. Oh God, they're here. They're here. The Uber Klaus has made it. I basically just have to move enough to stay away from the Uber Klauses. Like, that really is the only way this is viably going to happen. I just can't stay in one place for long enough for them to catch up. And if I get hit by the UFO that increases the aggression from zombies, I just need to dip. Hitting those drive-bys on the HVT Oscar is the way, but if I get hit with one of those, it's over. We play for safety, consistency. We play patiently, and we will prevail. Bitch ass HVT Oscar. Bro, how much health does he have? Genuine question. Good lord above. Did I just double fire it? What a fucking unit. Seriously. That health pool is insane. I really do wish I was in tier 3 cursed. Like, I keep coming back to that. Next game and on, I will be again. But I really, like, if I had tier 4 Pack-a-Punch, this would be infinitely easier. Because I would actually have the firepower to deal with stuff quicker at this round. Just kill him. I'm dying. I'm trying. Does it regen health? No, he does not regen health. Oscar is made to be like... Valentine, did you play BO1 Call of the Dead? Snowy map, lighthouse, George Romero patrolling around. Like, almost acting like a stalker enemy in zombies. Did you play that? Yes? He's basically like a George Romero on this map, where he like passively patrols the map looking for you and just has a fuck ton of health. Like, you're really not meant to kill him. You're meant to run away from him. He's supposed to keep you from like staying in one place too long. And this is a buffed version of that with extra health and damage. So he's not regenning health. He just has that much health, which is absurd. I just about have an Ether Shroud, though. So I can go invisible for like 10 seconds again. I can use that to get some good damage in.
Sorry, you're taking up space and being complete assholes.
Brother. Oh my god. The sick damage check, bro. I'm using a triple pack-a-punch ray gun, mind you. Like, it's not like I don't have a powerful weapon that I've been dumping into him with this whole time, right? I'm using a triple papped wonder weapon on this guy. You would think he's regenerating health. You really would. Whipple Pap Wagon. Well, remember the days of single pap? Just one pap? Did I ever tell you guys about when False said that after like playing zombies a bit with me and Owen, and then this game came out and I started streaming it like consistently for Cursed mode, that every time I talked about like pap, like abbreviating it because I say it so much, and saying like single pap, double pap, triple pap, it made her think of pap smear, like every time I said it. I don't know if it still does. Maybe she's conditioned at this point to just think pack-a-punch. Oh my god, he's dead. Chat, he died. Oh. Oh. It's over. It's over. Oh. Give me my reward. I earned my golden spork and mega death machine. I earned this. Oh. All right, let's just quit out and go right to showing what it does and starting up a game with it. I will try to do the next relic with this on. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll give it a good, genuine effort, but I'm expecting this next game to just not be possible with this relic on, straight up. I'll keep it a buck. Let me go back to Zone X real quick. Sorry, I know it's flickering. I don't think it flickers as bad in this menu. I need my info on the next one. Cursed Standard we want. Keeping all the other Astra Relics on. But this time around, we add the Golden Spork. Enemies deal double damage. Like every enemy in the game hits for double damage with this relic on. Hence why I don't think I'm going to be going to round 60 and then doing a relic challenge with this successfully. But I'll give it a genuine effort. I'll give it the old college try. We'll see what I can do. Zone X. Yes, the last relic on the map. Let's get her going. Let's see it.
Here is how to actually obtain the Civil Protector head on Astra Malorum. To unlock this relic, you'll need to be on tier 2 Cursed and then reach round 60. On round 60, you will need a charge of Energy Mine, and you'll need to place it next to Tessie.
Can you repeat for whatever reason you can?
And get a kill, and then you'll see Tessie will activate. Tessie will now flash her headlights 3 times to signify that she's going to show you a code. This code sequence will align with the chandeliers inside of the speed cola room. This image will hopefully help you guys line up the code from Tessie to the chandeliers inside a speed cola and the orientation for it. For example, my code in this game was back right, front right, back left, and of course front left. I took this order and then PhD flopped under the respective chandeliers like this. The order in your game will be different, and it will also be different every single round, so be sure to check out Tessie for your code before entering it. upon unlocking the relic portal, the trial is that every single zombie is a sprinter, and upon completion you'll be awarded with the Civil Protector head. This relic makes it so for every 100 kills you...
Oh, I don't want to spoil. Okay. Yeah, that one I'm going to need to pull it back up and use the chart again. What did you say it does? Enemies deal double damage, which I am a little excited about in terms of like casual play, because I think that the early game challenge in modern zombies has been very lacking ever since BO4. And even in BO4, it was not as challenging as it should have been early game. But like really since BO3, I feel like early game challenge has just not been there in zombies like since BO3. But doubling the damage makes high rounds like total bullshit, practically non-viable. But the early game, like those rounds 1 to 30, will actually probably feel pretty good with double damage. They announced the COD movie release date 2 hours ago, June 30th, 2028. Bro, why the fuck are we even announcing that? What? Like, let's be so real. What? All right, right there at the top. Tier 3, enemies deal double damage. Oh, and I'm also supposed to run energy mine this game, actually, for the relic thing. Do the thing.
Does the man in black know we set one of his pets loose? Dude is gonna be pissed.
Yeah, so the 1911 for Cursed is probably getting swapped over with the new map because it's still the Jaeger here. I wasn't sure if maybe I was wrong and they were just going to do it with the update today. Clearly, I didn't think they would because I thought they would still want people to have to like unlock it through the challenge system. But, okay. With tier 1 armor on round 1, I have 150 HP right now. Still only deals 33 damage. Like, you could still take 4 hits on round 1. So, like, the very, very beginning rounds are still even easier than, like, classic zombies. But if we let it cook, we give it some time, this could get interesting very fast, is all I'm saying. I don't think the damage scaling increases until, what is it, like round 11? From the early game? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it increases on like 5 the first time. I don't think so. I think the first increase is on round 11. So it's still not going to be very challenging even with that for a bit. Weird. Why did they do that? Like, genuinely. Why do they do that?
If you can break my sister's shackles, she will aid you as I did. But
Found out today I'm having a medical condition that is completely baffling my doctors, which does not fill me with the greatest confidence. No, I would not. I mean, sometimes it's just a little confusing, but completely baffling sounds like a little more than a little confusing. Like sometimes it's just, it could be so many things sort of confusing. So I would hope that it's that, at the very least. Oh yeah, there's the thing for Pack-a-Punch. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I got stuck in a stupid spot and actually almost died on round 3. Wait a minute. That still never would have flown in classic zombies. Like, that would have been death. But, hold on a second. I saw something there. I saw potential there for a second. It was but a flash. It was but a flash of potential, but I saw it. I do feel like this is going to be a relic that is fun to play with, but just not viable for challenge-based stuff. I'm already sort of seeing that being true. I'm gonna need Jug earlier this game and Quick Revive. Like, I'm actually gonna need to prioritize them. I'm gonna really need to be like, all right, Jug, immediately. Oh, God damn it. Bro's growing a fungus in his ear. It's about to be the Last of Us timeline. Not the Last of Us timeline. I don't even know what these things for the event are. I haven't even checked like in the menu to see what the event going on right now is. I know that's what they are because they're the exact same as when the bottle caps were dropping for the Fallout event. It's like they're clearly for an event. I don't even know what the event that's going on right now is. A little alien is living in the eardrum. Wait, False, are you here?
This is the best part of a bad day.
Can False hear me? Over her TikToks and brain rot that she's watching at work right now.
Oh, don't breathe your foul ass stench on me.
Oh yeah, you put it here. And then you do this.
Guess we're dancing to somebody else's
What's False's favorite flavor of brain rot? It seems to be like little 1 to 2 minute compilation videos of like funny animal stuff. Oh, 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 wah, wah. Fuck off. Bro, as soon as I lose my armor, it's a 3-hit. Wait a damn minute. That was horrifying. Oh my God, that is horrifying. It's not brain rot. You take it back. It'll be like a certain animal. It will be like, and sometimes a specific like theme along with it, but it'll be shit that starts with like the little boom sound, and it will say like sea lion core, and it will just be a bunch of sea lion clips with that little like and it will say sea lion core again between every clip. A lot of those. The joke that I've been making lately that she just gets paid to sit there and watch TikToks all day, by the way, is it's not because she actually does, but it's because when she's not currently doing anything at work, she does kind of just scroll social media, right? Because she's not actually, like, she's just sitting at her desk waiting to actually have to do something. Might as well. And we have a little like Discord channel that we made to put videos in to show to each other, because we sent each other so much shit that we got to a point of like, what if we just had like a thing where we saved them all, and then like on occasion we can go through and watch them all, right? And we've been doing that for a bit. And this last week, I shit you not, she has sent like 30 short form videos a day, like consistently every day while she's at work. And I send like maybe a video a day into there to show her, because I'm not sitting here scrolling like that, man. So I started joking that they're just paying her to sit there and watch TikToks all day, while I'm the one who's truly slaving away. The absolute agony of covering video games for a living, you know? It's brutal out here. That's why I've been making that joke, because she just last night she was like, you cannot keep saying that out of context. That makes it sound so bad.
Master race, slave master. Even in a whole other universe, I can't get away from that shit. What the actual fuck?
Oh, I should be doing the Oscar stuff. But I guess I really can't until I get Pack-a-Punch. Well, I can do some of it. Oh, I could do the one in the pack room, actually. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna die. Oh my good Lord above. It is round 6. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was playing World at War. Jesus fuck. What was that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I have Jug! Fuck off! Fuck off! Okay, yeah, the double damage might be...
Only one way out of this.
That might be a good bit, chat. That might.
Mow down everything that gets in my way.
Wow. I mean, that was a whole lot of something right there. Those Ravagers were not playing. Let me tell you. I was doing pretty good with the zombies. I was doing pretty good with the zombies, but that was fucked up. That was kind of awesome, though. My challenge, my early game challenge is back. See, like, even this with no armor right here might actually be kind of fucking scary. Because I am like a 4-hit down with Jug. Or is it 5? Wait, 60? Yeah, it's 5. 4 hits puts me to 10 HP. But yeah, without armor, like right now, I don't have any plates. It's a 5-hit down with Jug in the early game. Like before damage scales up at all. And it's gonna start scaling at 11. And they're gonna hit harder. I don't know if I'm prepared for where this is about to go. But I'm kind of fucking with it. Like I said, like for casual play, this would actually be a ton of fun. Just if you're someone like me who misses the early game being a little scarier before you get all your shit pulled together. Like, this is legitimately the answer to it for Cursed. Oh my god. Free melee macchiato is not what I would have hoped for. But free is free, you know? I'm not gonna say no. I can actually Pack-a-Punch and get cryo freeze on my gun right now. I keep almost shooting the crystals, but I need to save them for the step. Hello. Oh.
What am I supposed to make of this?
I didn't find the wires yet, but they could be in like the center of the map. Good one? What's a good one? My clicking? Was that the good one? Look, I forgot it was out of ammo, all right? I'm not seeing the flickering light. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm gonna have to go find Oscar for the trap kill in a second, but... what was I doing? The light. I was looking for the flickering light. Like, if he wanders around, which he likely will, while I'm doing this, then awesome. And I need to Pack-a-Punch my Akita so that I can get the battery from Tessie. Now I can just shoot these. The halved salvage really does, particularly on this map, make things a little more interesting. Just because you need the ammo mod like right away.
Would you look at that?
Where's the next one? Oh. You need the ammo mod right away for the Wonder Weapon quest. So it kind of delays you by a couple rounds. Still not terrible if you're prioritizing it. But it definitely makes you think a little more. That one. Was that 4? Is it above again? It was 4. Oh, it's not ready. Oh, the sun is right there. Okay. Get that ready for Oscar's bitch ass. Oh my god. And I said it just a second ago, but Pack-a-Punch the Akita.
Mom's kitchen took 3 months.
I still don't have my wires. Where the fuck is the flashing light? Actually, where is it? There's Oscar. If only I had the stuff to hit him with this trap. I'll bring him over to the museum real quick. Come on, big man. We got shit to do. He's so slow early on. Like later in the game, bro, he's fucking hunting you. 50 plus, but here? What a slowpoke. Bro just does not give a shit. There's no urgency in this chasing right here. It's just floating. Don't hit me with that, please. There we go.
Chill for a sec, Metal Mouth.
He said, chill for a sec. Where the fuck is the flashing light? I never struggle this much to find it. I mean, there's a lot of locations for it, but the map isn't that big. You'd think I would have found it by now. Is it in spawn? No. I'm not seeing it. Is it right, like here somewhere? No. Oh, it could be down by Mule Kick. If I should play solo Origins, the answer to that is always yes. I don't think I checked this little area. Yeah, there it is. That's why I hadn't found it.
Maybe this is a
Took me a bit to realize I hadn't checked here. I didn't get the car battery either. You know how I could get back there the fun way. I know the fun way back to Tessie. I always talk about this, but I rarely do it. Here we go. Little side egg. Probably my favorite little side egg on Astra. Man, it's really taking its time. There we go. Yoink. Definitely will need guides on standby. Bro, I saw a thing recently about how to do the Ice Staff upgrade code. Like, the actual puzzle logic behind it explained. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought it was just total, you know, guesswork bullshit. But it turns out there's, like, an actual, like, math puzzle behind it that I just never understood before. So when I play Origins with False, I'm probably going to try to learn it, like, the legit way. And depending on how hard it is, but it doesn't seem that hard. I'll probably also teach it to her that way, to be real. As opposed to teaching her to do what we all used to do and just pull up a cheat sheet on your phone or your second monitor or whatever. I might teach her the legit way now that like the legit way is actually understood all these years later. I did grab the Tessie turret. I don't know why it's not letting me put it on.
It's about time I caught a break. Take the rest of the day off.
Or you know what else I actually need? Tier 2 armor. Just because it does increase your damage mitigation from the armor when you have the higher tier vests. I'm actually gonna want that, like, really early. Where could I teach myself that? I don't remember where I saw it. I saw it on Twitter, but like I don't remember from who. It was a guy explaining it, and I would have to like search for it again. But it, like legit, if I could learn the math puzzle behind the ice staff, and I think the same puzzle applies to the fire staff too, that would make the experience of playing Origins even more fun. Sure, I can find it. Yeah, if you search for it, I'm sure you can easily find it. But like for years, we just used cheat sheets for these things. And we did it for the lightning and wind staff too. But to be fair, lightning and wind are easier to remember. Because lightning, you just have like those piano tiles. And like I could tell you from memory right now that lightning is 357, 246, 136. And if I saw the wind staff dials, like if you showed me a picture of them right now, I could tell you the code for those too. Because it's not one that I can like verbally spit out like that. But if I'm looking at the puzzle, I know the solution. It's burned in my brain. Those ones are easy to just memorize. I haven't played Origins like that in so long, and I know them. But the ice staff and fire staff, I always needed a cheat sheet for those. Ooh, Oscar's back, and we got a TED task. My lucky day. I need Oscar's UFO. Stand still. All right, fine. What is nice is that this game, I don't actually need to do the Easter egg at all. Like, we've had a bunch of relics in a row where, like, I had to do half of it to get Mars open or whatever. Mars is not required this game. Although the double damage is probably gonna fuck me, but we'll see. If I could get the other tier 3 relic done with double damage on, that would be awesome. I would be proud of myself to go to that high of a round and survive with double damage. Free dead shot? You shouldn't have. Where's Oscar's bitch ass? I got free double tap. Or free double tap? Free dead shot. Free dead shot. I need guides for things I even know. It's fair. A lot of zombie shit is so obtuse, so like intentionally puzzly and confusing. And you know what was awesome? Actually, I've talked a bit about how Jason Blundell, who directed Derice back in World at War, Mob of the Dead and Origins in BO2, and then all of like BO3 and 4 zombies, he recently had his studio under Sony shut down, so he's been doing a lot of like live streams before getting to his next studio. And he was talking about, like, he was asked, particularly in this case, it was about the Gauntlet of Siegfried on Garad Krovi. But the question was, like, when you guys were making things like this in Zombies and, like, putting all this work into the scripting and the puzzle stuff and, like, the actual item that you get in return that's like super powerful, super high budget production quality. And you know that like only 1% of players are ever going to do this, right? And he literally looked at the guy who answered the question sitting next to him and just like enthusiastically nodded his head, did a little eyebrow raise. He's like, yeah, that's the point. He was like, we know that it, like, obviously in AAA game development, that's the thing that like everyone is so afraid of, right? You're going to spend all this money and no one's going to see it. Like no one's even going to see what you made with that budget. Everyone is so afraid of that. But I always embraced that. And I always wanted to make things for like the people who enjoy and engage with the game the most. Like I wanted to specifically make things that those players would love. And he said, like, I think that's why we had such a dedicated audience all those years. And like why people specifically fell so in love with zombies way more than the rest of the game for those that did. Was because like for people who enjoyed what we were doing, we were making the stuff for the hardcore of the hardcore, like the people who would go to the effort of finding these things and learning these things. Like that's who the mode was for. And it's crazy to hear like a AAA game director who's been doing this shit for like 30 years now say that out loud. Where he was just like, yeah, less than 1% of players will ever actually see or engage with this at all. But like that less than 1% is who I made this shit for. I love that guy. He, like, genuinely, I've said it so much with him doing these live streams lately. But when I hear him say shit like that, I'm like, bro, your ideas, your philosophy on game design are so aligned with mine. It's crazy. Like, I love the way that his game dev brain works, because it's like, it's the way my game dev brain works. Where I'm like, all the coolest shit is the shit that no one's gonna find. No one's ever going to engage with. But the people that do, it's worth making that shit for them. Like, the people who love your game the most are worth making stuff for. Even if 90% of people are never gonna find it. That's why I love FromSoft. That's why I love FromSoft too. It's that same sort of thing, right? Where like, genuinely 90% of people who play FromSoft games are not going to finish them. Right? Like 90% of people who have played Dark Souls, Sekiro, Elden Ring, whatever, they haven't finished the game. Because it's really punishing. It's really like not new player friendly. It's not made in a way where everyone will be able to finish them. But for the people who really get into it and enjoy it, they get like some of the most peak video games ever, right? His answer to that made me so happy. I was so just like, this guy gets it. This guy absolutely fucking gets it. I just loved when he got asked the question, and it was such like a, you know, it was almost phrased in a way where it's like, you realize that this is a bad idea, right? And he just enthusiastically is like, oh yeah. He's like, I absolutely realize, yes. But that's like the whole point. It's for those people. I love that. He thinks anyone can overcome the challenge with enough effort. That's what he says. I feel like that's kind of horseshit, though. Because, like, realistically, well, anyone could overcome the challenge with enough effort, actually. That is not horseshit. Sorry. The horseshit part of it is, like, 99% of people are not going to go to the effort. It is more the bit where that intersects with like Miyazaki, I guess is the way to put it. Right? Made me cry. Sorry, False sent me, I got like 4 messages and I was like, what is going on? But it's just 4, it's one message. Oh my God, it's live. I didn't realize that it's going right now. I just got 2 more, like, as I was saying it. Sorry. I was like, what is happening? Smoked brisket kind of guy? Are you like ribs? I'm definitely more of a brisket guy. I'm actually, like, ribs. I like ribs, but I'm not the kind of guy who's like, oh, fuck yeah, ribs, you know? Like, I enjoy ribs. I'll eat some ribs, but I'm not, like, fiending for some ribs. Like, they're good. I like them on occasion. But brisket is a whole other story. Good brisket is, like, godly. This one is alive. I may as well. Oh, I missed it. Shit. Okay. I'm waiting for Oscar to come back. Mule kick. It's a good idea. And quick revive. Also a good idea. Does want everyone to get through the game. That's why the game always gives you the tools to succeed. I would say that zombies is the same way in that sense. Where it is like you have to learn, and it takes effort to find the things if you're doing them on your own. Like, it's a lot of effort to find them. Most people aren't doing that. Most people are letting the most absolute diehard, like legit, that group is like the 0.1%, not even the 1%. Hunt these things down and find them and solve them, and then like make the guides on how to do them, and then they just learn from the most hardcore how to do it. Which honestly is how a lot of the Souls stuff happens too, if we're being real. Like, you know what practically no one is doing entirely on their own? Learning how to make a decent fucking build. Those things, like, they seem so simple in the FromSoft games, but then you really get into it and it's like a fucking spreadsheet simulator. Like, all the little things that you don't realize the minor but like actually significant effect that they're having on the build overall. It's kind of nuts. Like, beneath the hood of just your basic, like, you know, strength make this good, dex make this good. There's a lot happening. Most things can be viable. Yeah. With enough leveling. Absolutely. But then that's also the thing. A lot of players don't grind levels. A lot of people get to the point where, like, if they have to grind souls or whatever, they're just gonna drop off. How to Elden Ring, pump vigor. Pump your damage stats and meet minimum requirements for whatever incants you wish to cast. Throw some endurance in, probably. I mean, it works. Just knowledge rather than getting good. It's pretty half and half, and I think that's how zombies is too. Especially like Blundell maps, which are a very different philosophy from most of the very early maps, like the Zelensky maps. Like most of World at War, BO1, BO2 are Zelensky maps, where it's like, it's mostly skill. And there's a little bit of knowledge of like, this perk with this gun can be good. Like, you figure out that Mustang and Sally's are a thing. You figure out the PhD negates all explosive damage. You put the 2 and 2 together and like, boom, you're fucking cooking on BO1, right? Works on every map. You have to have the knowledge, and to get it yourself, you'll have to have kept your starting pistol all the way up to pack-a-punching it, which for most casual players is very difficult. But there's a little bit of knowledge there. Then you get to the Blundell era maps, which, like, for false, trying to stay engaged a little bit more. Like Mob of the Dead style maps, where, like, there's skill involved in, like, the basics of playing the map. But to really thrive on that map, you gotta, like, figure out how to build the plane. You gotta figure out how to get the tomahawk. You know, the tomahawk is fucking great. The Hell's Retriever is so good. You're gonna want it every game. You are. Like, there's a knowledge curve as well. The shield parts to get the shield on your back, the extra protection from that. Blundell's maps start to lean more into, like, becoming half skill, half knowledge, whereas a lot of the early maps are like, yeah, if you can play zombies, like, you're set. If you know the basics, you're going. You're not gonna have an issue. Speaking of knowledge stuff, where's my Oscar? My wonder weapon. I want it. I bought Mule Kick just for it. There's armor. I miss the zombie shield, man. Like, I know that we have turtle shells, so at this point, they just don't need to add it to the game. Because there's the Juggernog augment that just turns your armor into the shield, basically. But I love the shield, man. That was such a fun mechanic that we just haven't had in such a long time now. I didn't even realize there was a TED task here. I bet I was just yapping too hard. To be real. I totally missed that there was a TED task active. But I love that philosophy of, like, presenting the player with things to overcome and then rewarding them for overcoming it, and not shying away from making really cool shit just because a lot of players won't reach the point where they'll get to experience it, you know? And he even said, like, I think a lot of the reason that that can work in modern games, even though a lot of companies don't think that it can, is, like, the internet exists. Like, with any game, if there's some secret cool thing and you're enjoying the game, social media will find a way of showing you this really cool thing that you didn't know about, and then you'll be like, oh, next time I play, I can go do that. And I actually thought that was a really good point, too. In terms of, like, you really don't need to shy away from it that much, because just online discourse and stuff for gaming will show that very, I guess, I'm trying to find the right word. Will show that content that most players normally wouldn't get to see to those players. And then maybe give them the push to be like, I want to do that in my game. And they'll go, you know, figure out how to do it also online. And next time they play the game, they might just go for it. I mean, that's how Zombies always has been. Like, he was completely pulling from the Zombies community with that answer, even though he was just talking generally at that point. Fucking Zombies Easter eggs. Right? Like, that's how they've always been since they got introduced. All the side quests and stuff. Back to Mob of the Dead. How do you think most people learn how to get the tomahawk? Granted, that one, like, False put that together on her own, so she might hear that and be like, well. Which to reiterate, I said it at the time, but I'll say it again. I was impressed at how much False found out completely on her own on Mob of the Dead. But, like, building the plane to go to Pack-a-Punch and everything on that map. Most people learned that from, like, YouTube and Reddit back when the map came out, and that's kind of how Zombies has always been. Shit, when this map came out, day one, and the Easter egg hunt was going, I hit a wall where I could not figure out, like, the next step for the Wonder Weapon quest. I went to Reddit to fill that gap. Like, that's just, it's like a communal thing, especially in Zombies, where, like, everyone works together to solve it initially, and then quickly puts together resources for other players to be able to do it in their own games. And, like, that happens with all games, but especially so with Zombies, for sure. Because everything is so secretive, and that's kind of, like, been the traditional way of doing things in this mode. Zombies peak community before data mining. Hey, don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Are you mad? Stop them, or the Master will destroy you.
I probably don't want to be spending salvage on rarity upgrades because I'm only using wall guns. I don't want to be spending salvage on rarity upgrades because we're in tier 3. So I can get quadruple pack, I can get what's it? Up to legendary rarity off the wall. And then ultra rarity is, you know, 8,000 salvage, and I have the halved salvage relic on this game as well.
And by good, I mean, you know we're not even close to done, right?
Those Brazilians were just super locked in. They were Chinese, Mikkel. Locked in so hard, they saw the code. As much as it sucks that everything got solved that way, I will say, and it's not that I support the data mining of it, because I really don't. Like, I so genuinely don't. But I will say, Astra Malorum relics were stagnant for so long. Like, we had only found 3 of them for the longest fucking time. There was no progress being made for a fucking minute on this map. And then all of a sudden, these Chinese players just show up live streaming on Bilibili. And in the span of one game, like 2 hours, they solve 3 of the 6 relics just in one go. And everyone's like, oh, the day after the data mining tool got made, huh? That sucked. But I really wonder how long these relics would have taken had that not happened. Yeah. Yeah. I want at least pack 1 on it.
I sure fucking hope so.
I don't think anyone would genuinely find Requiem's final puzzle. That's a good point. That puzzle was crazy. How much do I get hit for? Ooh. 30 with tier 3 armor on round 16. Might not seem like much, but it would normally be 15. It is literally double what it would normally be. Like, I love getting armor early because typically it makes you damn near invincible having it, you know, pre-round 20. You take like 0 damage. 30 is still not much damage at all. Like, I really don't have to worry about taking 30 damage. But it could add up. And it's about to scale. I genuinely would never be found without data mining. Speaking of the same director, he's been touting for a decade now that he put an Easter egg into Black Ops 3 zombies called the impossible Easter egg that no one would ever solve, at least until he's dead. And he recently talked about it in an interview where he didn't give any hints or anything towards it, but he was saying, like, yeah, there just came a point where, you know, everything that we make that is secret, we have to stay at least a little reasonable to where, like, it will be possible to solve. Right? And, like, we can make them really hard to solve because the zombies community is fucking ridiculous with the experimentation and ways that they go about solving things. But he came to a point where he was like, okay, these secrets and these puzzles are, like, my favorite thing about this mode. Let me finally make an Easter egg that's just for me. Like, one where I don't have to worry about whether or not it will be solved, because frankly, I don't want it to be. It's better if it's not. It has to be a cross-map puzzle, yes. Which is why we can't really data mine it either, even though data mining tools do exist for BO3, obviously. Like, it's something that has to do with all of the maps in the game, is the theory. Like, it's something that spans all of the main maps that got released for it. And there's been, like, legit basically zero progress on the impossible Easter egg since we found out it even existed. Whatever it is, it really is that hard to crack. Like, there's not even really many leads on it. And he loves that no one has solved it or really like found any crazy leads or anything. It makes him so happy. Like, he just sits there with the biggest smirk on his face, like just the most smug look every time it gets brought up. He fucking revels in the fact that he actually made something that's impossible for the zombies community to solve. He loves it,
Went down the wrong way.
which is hilarious. He really is just such a funny director. When you hear him talk about the game, just his love for it really shows. He's the kind of game director that like every gaming fandom out there would hope to have. Like, he seriously, I don't know if I've ever, well, I've maybe seen some ever, but it's very, very rare that I see a director talk about the game with that much love. Even like nearly 10 years after the publisher fired them and ripped them away from the game that they love so much, like, he still just has so much love for it and everything that he worked on it. Whereas like other things like that, you got like Kojima getting fired from Metal Gear, and the guy won't even talk about Metal Gear in interviews anymore because it's such a sore spot for him even more than 10 years later now. He just refuses to answer questions about it in interviews most of the time. But this guy got fired nearly 10 years ago, fucking loves every bit of talking about it. He does still post pictures, that's true. But he gets asked about it in interviews all the time, and he'll never really answer about it. It definitely is a big sore spot for him, the whole fallout with Konami, as you would expect it would be. Like, Metal Gear really was his baby in terms of like being a game director. And just the amount of different things that he did with that one franchise is insane.
There was a time when our hardware wasn't this.
Really would be hilarious if it reveals once he's dead that it never even existed. That has been a theory as well within the community, is like, what if it's not even real? What if he's just sending us on this wild goose chase to be funny? Like, to be an asshole. And legitimately, it's a possibility. It definitely could be something that he threw out there just to keep people looking and like engaged with it and talking about it and thinking about it for years and years to come. It could just be like a fucking giga brain play at something like that. Genuinely. Any weird things that the maps share? Not really. Not like in the sense of being a potential like Easter egg connection or anything. There is like a dedicated sub-community within the zombies fandom that really is like hunting for it constantly and has been ever since it got announced, and they have found legitimately jack shit. But there are so many theories and like possibilities that they're trying out all the time. Like, they're still active to this day, like trying to find stuff related to it. It's hilarious. The lengths that the zombies community will go to solve a puzzle. But there are even a couple of unsolved ciphers from Black Ops 3. Jason Blundell, starting with Mob of the Dead, started hiding ciphers around the maps that, like, when decoded, could get you a secret message that has to do with the lore. And there are a couple from BO3 that still are not solved. And that game has been out for nearly 11 years now. I think there's one on the Giant that still never got solved, and one on Rev, if I'm not mistaken. Revelations, that is. I think there are still 2 unsolved ciphers on BO3. And again, there's a little sub-community that loves the ciphers and digs into that stuff and is always trying to crack them. And they're still struggling on those too. They're still really having a hard time with those ones. Could it include Zombies Chronicles? I don't believe so. I think it was prior to Chronicles. Even a cross-game Easter egg? People have considered that too. Like that there's maybe something in like Black Ops 2 or World at War that maybe hints towards it somehow, but still, they haven't found anything. It really is crazy that that hunt has been on for so long, with so little to show for it. I'm gonna pack up the Wonder Weapon first, weirdly, just because I'm not waiting on like the wall buy rarities to increase. It sounds crazy, but I'm gonna dump all the points that I get in these rounds into the Wonder Weapon and then start moving into these. The double damage, so far, so good. I like it. Hell, you buy the armor plates early on, and like, it really doesn't feel like it's doubled once you get up to the tier 3 armor vest, but before you buy the vest, it feels a lot more challenging in those early rounds. Not to the point of like OG zombies where it was like 2-hit down, but challenging. Way more than usual. There were some near deaths in like the first 10 rounds of this game. Which I kind of like, even the fact that I can get back to the point where it doesn't feel that bad to run this relic is good, in my opinion. Because like OG zombies, you start out in a state where like you get hit twice, you die. Like game over, run it again. But you buy Jug and that goes up to 5 hits. You build the shield and you get protection from all attacks from the back. Like you do these things that build you up. You get the Wonder Weapon, and suddenly, at least for a bit before like the difficulty curve swings back around, you feel like you're fucking godly. That was kind of just the progression curve of zombies. It was like, it's really hard, but if you can scrape through that early bit, you build yourself up to where you get like that power fantasy for a bit, and then things will start to get hard again. And that is genuinely how this relic feels right now. I really enjoy this. Do I want to do Easter egg runs with it? Maybe, but probably not. Like, yeah, Caltheris with double damage, I don't want to fuck with that, actually. Really, the boss fights would be the hard part with the double damage. Like, those are not balanced for it at all. Bosses are hard as is in this game. But I like the relic. I could maybe try double damage Caltheris. I would have tier 4 Pap doing my Cursed tier 3 run of the Easter egg for the last camo after this. I would have tier 4 Pack-a-Punch to offset, you know, the double damage from the boss. So maybe. Is anyone documenting all the hypotheses and theories? There are definitely like Discord servers and stuff out there. Like, I wouldn't know where they are, but yeah, people are definitely documenting it. This is such an easy hold the location. I'll take it. It's mostly purpleized now. I'm barely getting any points. You know, the one last thing for my HUD that I should probably turn off just for the cleaner look is the latency. I always have it on because it can be so, this would be in telemetry, yeah. I always have it on because the COD HQ servers can be a little inconsistent. But just that one last thing not up in the corner, since I'm trying to make my game look a little cleaner, probably helps. I just want less shit on the screen, and like the shit that I have on the screen, I want smaller, which is the change I made earlier. I shrunk all the HUD widgets down compared to usual. But it doesn't seem like the perk icons shrunk with that. I think those are still the same size, actually. I'm not 100%, but I think so. But I think the game looks cleaner overall like this. You know, no compass, smaller widgets all over the place. Could put it in top right so we can't see it. That's also true. Just in general, I'm not a fan of the HUD in this game, so I'm trying to make it better. Like, at least according to my taste. Hey! A free purple rarity. I'll take it. Thank you, Ted. You're the GOAT. I mean, you can see it. Like, we just played World at War a couple days ago for comparison for my non-COD bros, right? Like, the HUD in that game, granted, there's not as much info that needs to be displayed because of the simpler mechanics, but, like, it's so much cleaner to look at. And the game can feel so much more immersive because there's not as much stuff overlaid on top of it, right? So I'm trying to just make BO7 look a little cleaner because I think the art direction in this game, when you do stop to, like, look at it for a second, is really fucking good. But it's so easy to miss just with all the, like, video gamey bullshit that's overlaid on top of it. It's one of those weird things where you don't realize how much it takes you out of the experience until you start turning stuff off. And suddenly you kind of have like an oh shit moment. Is a compass even necessary? Not at all, right? Like, you genuinely do not need to know if you're facing north or west on a zombies map. You really don't. That's kind of what I'm saying, right? The new map, speaking of the art direction, the teasers that they've been posting for the new map look awesome. Like, just the vibe and the aesthetic of that, like, snowy village in the mountains that the new map is going to be. Like, here, just take a second before I save and quit. The art direction and the aesthetics on this map are awesome when you just stop and look. Beyond, like, all the HUD and stuff and all the craziness of the gameplay, like, when you just... Well, now it's doing this to me. But you get what I'm saying. When you take a second in this game and stop and appreciate it, the game looks awesome. And actually, as hard as I was on Paradox Junction pre-release of it, that's a map that, like, in the nuked portion, like the destroyed timeline of the map, bro, it looks amazing. The pre-nuke timeline looks so bland and boring, and I think that that drags the map down aesthetically a lot. But the future timeline where the nuke has already dropped looks insane on that map. It's so fucking cool. What's the best looking zombies map? Shangri-La is a pick. The BO3 one, the Chronicles one, right? I think Chronicles Origins is definitely up there too. Ancient Evil and 9 are really, really good, like just aesthetically, there are a few. I could pick a good few that I would put up there as contenders, but it is about that time. I'm actually a few minutes over, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff, like we're doing my brain is struggling right now. That's right. Yakuza. Maybe Yakuza tomorrow, by the way. You didn't hear it from me. Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Ace Combat, all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. It's all good stuff. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like on the YouTube side. It helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. If you're on Twitch, they're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll be able to find whatever you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you always back here next time. I hope you all have the rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.